I want to go into a little segment here where we rank all of us our top 5 fast food restaurants, just to kind of get to know us a little bit, leave the tension a little bit. Wags, you want to go first with your top 5 fast food restaurants?
So this might be a lot. This place either gets a lot of love or a lot of shit. There's not really too much in between. But my number 5 is Taco Bell. I think just for the price and for the quality of food, like I'm all about it. Number 5 for me is Taco Bell. I will eat a Crunchwrap Supreme all day long and down that bitch with the Baja Blast.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it's definitely a top 5 pick. Honestly, I think it'd be in a lot of top 5 people's picks,
especially when you're blackout hammered at 3 in the morning.
Exactly.
Taco Bell is the only one that's open.
It's like how like that's probably the only thing I want when I'm drunk is Taco Bell. It's like as soon as someone says Taco Bell, I'll wake my ass up from being passed out and be like, let's fucking go.
For number 5, I put a very prominent one that goes by many names. And I will list a few: McDonald's, McDick's, McDanks, MacDon's. Am I forgetting any?
I always thought McDonald's.
Mickey D's. Mickey D's.
Mickey D's. You can't. That's the big one.
I don't know.
Golden Arches.
MacDonald's. They've always been there. They've been there since day one. The Happy Meal, that was fucking iconic. The toy was worth all the calories at the same time.
They pretty much invented the fast food
yelling
game.
At your mom.
Yeah. No, they did invent the fast food game. And I grew up in a small town that at one point only had McDonald's and Burger King. And you only went to the Burger King if you wanted to get some meth with your burgers. So, McDonald's.
Hey, it's a good deal. You can't go wrong with some meth. Come on.
It's always been there for me. Yeah.
Well, we should put a quick disclaimer out there too that we're just a bunch of Midwest, Minnesota, Wisconsin type kids. We're so like what's that? In-N-Out. I've never been there. It's an East Coast thing. I haven't been to shit like that. So that's not going to be on my list.
In the Valley, we're getting Jersey Mike's. Bring your girlfriend with the fat ass in here, as Family Guy would say. But
yeah, exactly. But no, McDonald's, good choice. I think the meth is very, very accurate with Burger King. My number 5 has to be Arby's. It's where pirates eat. Laugh track. Arby's. No, but I love their. Right. But the classic roast beef is amazing. Their chicken sandwiches are underrated. They're so damn good. Their gyros that they just came out with like a couple years ago are amazing. And I love their roast beef au jus. Ham and Swiss subs. Dip in the au jus sauce. It is spectacular.
I'm not a fan of Arby's, but they do have 2 things really going for them. They have their curly fries and they have their Jamocha shakes. Both of those things are amazing.
Both
but
curly fries.
Their roast beef sandwiches, I can't do it. I'm not a fan.
Roast and cheddar with the onion bun? Oh, my God. I'd probably put my penis in it if I could.
I could see why people don't like it because, people like their burgers and their regular fries, but Arby's is definitely on my top 5 for me. I love it. The curly fries and I can eat a lot of there's a lot of places where I can only really have a couple things on their menu. Other stuff is Arby's to me. I think their whole menu is spectacular. It's great. It's good. And I can eat everything off of it. All right, let's move on to number 4. Zane, what do you got?
Number 4, I got the one and only Chipotle. I love Chipotle. I just recently had their Keto Bowl. They're making modernized options. I love it, but I also am loving that they added queso. I'm a huge fan of the queso blanca or blanco or whatever they just added. And I can eat buckets of it all day. It's so much better than their old recipe, but that's pretty much like why I put them 4 is because of their queso. I'm in love with their queso. Their burritos are great. They do fall apart a lot, but it's also like a healthy-ish option. Like if you just get the Keto Bowl with some salad and some guacamole and stuff, it's actually like it's probably my healthiest option on this whole list. So that's like another way to look at it as well. So number 4 for me, the one and only Chipotle.
You're in line with the half healthy bit, which is the way I live life. I'm like, I guess I'm going to be healthy today. I guess I'll get a burrito. It's
be healthy, I feel better about myself. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm. There's some green stuff right there. That's going to give me some vitamins or nutrients or something.
Oh, vitamin G. Yeah, that shit. This stuff.
What does it do? Too. I don't know, but man, it's supposed to be good for you.
I feel great afterwards. That's all I know.
Feel great, man.
My number 4 is Jimmy John's. I think Jimmy John's.
Solid choice.
I'm a Jimmy John's guy over a Subway guy, and let me tell you why. Don't leave it up to me. Don't leave it up to me of what I'm going to have in my sandwich, because guess what? I'm probably going to fuck it up.
I want to go in there and
nail down the formula, nail down what works, and then present it to me. I'm not going to put in the work to know what works. So I'm going to go JJ's. And their chips are dank. They do all their chips in-house, the barbecue ones. I could probably just sleep on a pile of those, and then I'd be set for the winter. So
Jimmy John's has this thing called Kickin' Ranch. I always get it, and I dump that shit on my sandwiches, and it's so good. Not to mention their pickles and stuff. Like I love it.
Yeah, and for all you people out there that are like, I don't eat their food because their owner goes to Africa and kills elephants. No, don't give me that shit. I don't care about that shit. Okay, guess what? Guess how many people that work for them and plan for them and do all their work don't do that. Probably 99% of the people. Like, come on, don't. How many
people won't shop or won't buy their food from there? How many people won't buy their food from Jimmy John's, but at the same time they own an iPhone that's getting made by slave labor? It's just
or Nike shoes that were made in a sweatshop. Like, come on.
Exactly.
This is a terrible world, and you can't avoid making it worse. So just accept it and move on.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to one up you on my number 4. My number 4 is Jersey Mike's Subs.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
I think that is the best sub place, in my opinion. I had Subway growing up, then I had Jimmy John's. I love Jimmy John's way more than Subway. I think their food is better. I think they're higher quality. And then I was introduced to Jersey Mike's, and I just love their bread, their ingredients, everything. It just feels the flavor is just so wholeful. It's just filling. It's great. I just love Mike's Way. The vinegar sauce they put on it or whatever it is just makes the sandwich amazing. And their chips are also fantastic. I might have to give Jimmy John's a little advantage on the chips, but overall I think Jersey Mike's has a wholesome food, wholesome product there, and they have good cookies as well. And
you just love having Mike's inside you, don't you?
Yeah, I do. 100%. I love having Mike inside me.
He loves it.
Multiple, not one Mike, multiple Mike's.
Multiple Mics.
I respect that.
They're getting it, like I said, inside of them.
They're getting Jersey Mike's in Apple Valley, so I'm ready to try it.
Yeah, that and they put one up in the Burnsville area as well. I know they have one up in like the Hopkins area where that's the one I've got a lot from. But it's it's kind of invading the Midwest area. I know it wasn't here for a while, but now it's coming here, and it's great. It's an amazing sub shop, just high quality stuff.
High quality indeed. My number 3, because I think we're moving on to number 3. I might get some shit for this, okay? But it is a fast food place. It is a fast food place. It's just not. It's not a national chain or anything. On my number 3, I'm going with Red Pepper. Only available in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Red Pepper has this thing called the grinder. I mean, obviously grinders aren't anything exclusive, but with this white sauce and this red sauce they have, it's always amazing. It's super cheap. It's definitely one of my favorite things. Jackie, I know you've been there several times as well. I mean, that's probably the number one place to go after you get drunk in Grand Forks.
Yeah, for those of you who go to Grand Forks to visit or go to school there or whatever, man, it's on University Ave, which is where all the bars are. And between where I lived all the time and where downtown is, Red Pepper was halfway there, and they were open till 5 a.m. So, it'd be packed with drunk people at 3 in the morning. And you order so much shit, and you eat it in like 6 minutes because you're just that plastered, but it's the best thing in the world. So
it's like you get like 4 tacos, a grinder, some soup, some chips and stuff. You'd leave $12 and you'd be stuffed, and it's actually pretty solid.
You'd have more left over in the morning, worst case scenario.
In fact, it's rated the number 1 place to go when you're in Grand Forks, North Dakota for food too. So I didn't rank it, some actual food connoisseurs did. So
yeah, well, my number 3 is Chipotle. We don't have to really go over it again.
Yeah, you bastard.
The queso's amazing. I love the rice. I love the meat. I love that meat in my mouth.
Oh, you love that meat in your mouth. Wow.
Yeah, it's good shit. Chipotle's good shit. I mean, Chipotle, I almost want to give it to 3 different places. Chipotle, Qdoba, and Pancheros. I think they're all the Mount Rushmore of the burrito game.
Yeah, Qdoba's damn good.
They all have their individual benefits, but Chipotle,
there are those people that are literally like when I've ran into. I personally don't care. I love Chipotle. I love Qdoba. They both have great burritos, but I know those people out there that are just literally will like almost kill you if you say like Qdoba is better than Chipotle or if they're equal
it's
or
like,
like,
no,
it's an ongoing debate.
Is so much better. It's like, just calm down. They're all good food places. Just settle. Like, calm down.
Back in the day too, and back in the day only means 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah,
but Chipotle didn't have any queso, and so Qdoba was
that put them at an obvious
queso.
disadvantage.
So that gave them a little bump, but like because they're pretty equal. And also Chipotle's had their issues with the salmonella and whatnot as well. But we don't have to talk about that. We don't have to talk about
No, people don't care about the salmonella. People will still eat it. That's neither here nor there. People will still eat the salmonella burritos. But going on to my number 3, mine is Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. Their Chick-fil-A sauce is just amazing. Their chicken sandwich is just high end quality. You know, it's just a beauty of a product. Their fries are amazing. Their chicken nuggets, you know, their service is excellent. You know, some of the best service in any fast food business.
The greatest service in all fast food history.
I think the greatest service to ever do it. I mean, they're amazing. I love their food. It's just so damn good. I go there. I get their spicy chicken deluxe all the time. Very good food. I know, even though some of their I've had their breakfast, you know, biscuit sandwiches. Those are stunning as well. Everything at Chick-fil-A, you know, definitely make my top 3. Very, very good. Very pristine. Love them.
Now it's time for number 2. I had to go with a classic burger place, so I went with guys where you can just get a beautiful burger, fries, and a Coke. Nothing better. Nice and satisfying. You also get a bunch of peanuts if you want peanuts, you know.
Oh yeah.
But I loved their classic burger and fries. And you know, you see all they make their fries there, and you just see all the potatoes there. They peel them there. They do it all there, and it's just a deadly combo. So for number 2, gotta go with Five Guys. Classic American food.
Five Guys.
Yeah, all respect. My number 2 is Chick-fil-A. All the reasons Jake said.
Oh, you just had to one up me, man. Bastard. I'm just joking.
No, Chick-fil-A is great. Chick-fil-A is great. I actually, I was one of the first 100 people, actually, specifically the 41st person in the Grand Forks Chick-fil-A, and I won Chick-fil-A for a year. I had to I just sleep outside in a fucking lawn chair at, in the middle of October when it was down to 10 degrees at one point. And then at 5 a.m. they opened up the store, and I was one of the first people in the door. And I got Chick-fil-A for a year, which just kind of ended in me getting a little chubbier, but you know, it was worth it. You know, you get done with work, you'd be like, oh, I guess I'll hit the drive-through. Like,
got my free year thing.
Yeah. So as long as you had your card, they swiped it, done deal. So, you know, as a trailblazer of Chick-fil-A and as a first 100, that is a hashtag on Twitter, I guess. Should be in my bio now that I think about it.
It should. I am a first 100. You don't even have to mention Chick-fil-A. Just say first 100.
It's better than being a Harvard grad, by the way. It's better than being a Harvard grad, better than being an alumni from MIT. Well, fuck all that. No.
Takes more dedication to be outside in the cold.
I was a first 100 Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Takes a lot more dedication.
And I want
dedication. That's what you got, Jack.
I also did win a T-shirt that was always wrinkly, no matter how many times you ironed it or washed it. So I just kind of threw it away eventually. I don't know if it was the fabric, but that's my number 2, Chick-fil-A, first 100, boss man.
Mi numero dos es Cane's. So damn good. Cane's chicken fingers, amazing.
You put Cane's over Chick-fil-A?
Yes, I did. I think Cane's chicken is the best. Is the most favorite chicken place. Yeah, I love it more than Chick-fil-A. I think maybe because I've been having it probably longer than Chick-fil-A. I did not have Chick-fil-A till well after I had my first Cane's, and they only had like one in Minnesota forever in Apple
Valley. First one came when we were in high school. Chick-fil-A, I remember.
Yeah, or Cane's.
Oh yeah, Cane's. Sorry. Yeah.
Chick-fil-A. First Chick-fil-A did come when we were in high school.
4 blocks that way from me, man. I'm in walking distance as the crow flies from it.
Right, but yeah, see, Cane's the first one came in Apple Valley like 10 or plus years ago, but I think it was like the only one. It was more based, down south. It was the first one I remember having it, and it was just amazing. The Cane's sauce is so good with the bread and the fries. The fries are okay, the bread's
Texas
pretty
toast.
Good.
The Texas toast.
The Texas toast. I gotta get that right.
It's the sealer of the deal.
It is so damn good. The fries are okay. Crinkle cut fries. I can't complain. Yeah, but
their lemonade's pretty good.
Lemonade is so damn good. Chick-fil-A's lemonade, I forgot to mention, is great as well. But their chicken strips are just so tender and juicy and just succulent, and it's just amazing. And I just love everything about Cane's. It's just they're so damn good. I could eat Cane's over and over and over again. And I think at one point I did, because they had one at the U and near Stadium Village towards the football stadium.
That one is always
stadium.
packed though.
Packed, and they had to open up a second one near Dinkytown, which that one's still always packed. But they had to open 2 on campus because it was just, it's probably the most popular restaurant on campus at the U, at least, other than Chipotle, honestly, and Qdoba. Cane's is just, they had to open up 2 of them. It's just insane. But Cane's is so good, and that's why they're at my number 2. Zane, you're the first one to announce your number 1. What's going on?
Number 1.
Well, here's the thing, guys. I'm a big chicken guy. So Chick-fil-A is, of course, number 1 on my list. But let me name some things you guys didn't name. You can get this cheese sauce at Chick-fil-A for your fries. Like, legitimately, it costs like 60, 90 cents. And it is absolutely dynamite. It's money. I love it. There's spicy chicken sandwich deluxe. I just had it the other day. Absolutely delicious. But just everything, it's not just their food, because their food is always top notch. It's their service.
Yep.
Cane's, you cannot say Cane's has service like Chick-fil-A. They don't.
You can't.
Well, no, I will argue though that at Cane's at the drive-thru they say hey, do you want some chicken today? And I always go, yeah. Chick-fil-A has never asked me that, so that's a legitimate
Cane's
point.
Service is definitely not the worst. I've had pretty good.
I never said Cane's
I'm just saying
Chick-fil-A
is better though. It is better.
Yes,
it is better.
Well, and one thing that I do question about Chick-fil-A though is I do question one of their business practices, because I remember they did put a Chick-fil-A in an NFL stadium, and then they also refused to put it open on Sundays. So I do question that decision. But other than that, I fucking love Chick-fil-A, and also they always ask you how you're doing in the drive-thru. They want a personal.
Why need a therapist when you could go to Chick-fil-A?
You can go to Chick-fil-A.
Exactly.
Which NFL stadium was that? Because I remembered hearing about that.
I want to say Atlanta, but
I was going to say.
Sure.
And it was like, Thursday night and Monday night games, idiots. It's like, how many of those are a year? Like maybe a few at the most.
4.
God, that's funny.
No
it's like they definitely should have put an exception for stadium Chick-fil-A's, but oh well.
Yeah. Whatever. Boss man.
Here's Boss man.
Number 1.
My number 1 is Cane's. I put Cane's over Chick-fil-A as well. The sauce.
Good man.
I do love Chick-fil-A sauce. By the way, did you know that you can buy Chick-fil-A sauce at Walmart? It's pretty much the same exact thing, just great value brand. I think it's just called chicken sauce.
Nice.
Great. Goes good on anything. But Cane's sauce, there's something about it, man. It's you dip everything in it. You don't even need ketchup there. You don't even get ketchup at Cane's. You don't. You get extra Cane's sauce. You swap out that disgusting ass coleslaw for an extra piece of Texas toast. And
I love the coleslaw. I like coleslaw, so I like it.
Psychopath.
I love coleslaw, so I do like. I forgot to mention, their coleslaw is pretty good. Not as good as KFC's coleslaw, but it's still good.
What about you, JJ? What
fucking hot take? You just put KFC and Cane's in the same conversation.
No.
I don't think I can even look at you.
I'm not talking about their chicken. I'm just talking about their coleslaw. Their coleslaw is damn good at KFC.
I think that was a disrespect to the game in the first place.
KFC does have something that Chick-fil-A and Cane's doesn't have, and that is the Chicken Little. The Chicken Little is absolutely money. They do have the Colonel, but
I say he did.
Their chicken's like okay.
I just think of like Michael Scott's like fat character. It's literally how they have the Colonel talk.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Or in Family Guy when Peter Griffin flies down, he's like, "I'm looking for the Colonel," and the guy in Kentucky's like, "I say he did." I don't know.
Have you guys ever seen the movie So I Married an Axe Murderer with Mike Myers?
I don't think so. No.
He's like pretty much saying that there's like an Illuminati that runs the world, like the 5 richest people, and he names like these 4 like really like kind of like wealthy people, and this Colonel. 5th person, he's like, then it's also the fucking Colonel with his wee beady eyes. I love that line so much.
It's like that South Park too, where they turn all the KFCs into medicinal marijuana dispensaries. So they literally make chicken illegal, and literally they're dealing KFC chicken.
They're like the mafia.
like it's cocaine, and Cartman is on like the land of the Colonel, like he's like the mafia or the cartel owner telling him like, don't undermine me when we sell this, blah blah blah, and Cartman's stealing it. It's just hilarious. How they make fun of the obsession over the Colonel and the KFC, even though it's really in reality.
I love that
Doesn't make
episode
it
of
in your
South
top
Park
5.
so much because Cartman like joins the gang or whatever, you
Yep.
know, like to sell all the underground KFC chicken, and he
Yep.
ends up eating so much product where he just
Yep.
like it cuts into their profit
Yes.
so much where like they put a hit out on him and shit.
Yeah, the Colonel, and he was starting to like snort the skin of the chicken.
Yes, he would take
like
it
it's
off.
like, dude, he's like,
great.
oh yeah, that's
Actually
good.
that's a top
classic.
5 episode of South Park.
Yeah,
for me.
if we could list
episode.
those, and we could list those all day. Honestly, top 5 South Parks, they just satire society perfectly.
Oh, it's
but
hilarious.
going back to our top 5 fast food, my number 1, Culver's. My number 1 is Culver's.
I forgot to
solid
put
custard.
Culver's in
Solid
this.
custard.
Oh my gosh, their burgers are
Burgers.
Their butter burgers are amazing. Their fries are even good. Their burgers are just the best burger. I honestly, like, I can talk about like some, of course, some nice sit down restaurant burgers. They might, compare to be better than those. We're talking about fast food. Their quality of burgers are awesome. The butter burgers are just amazing, super greasy, but so damn good. And just the ice cream is so high quality. It's so good.
So
like
creamy.
So creamy and custardy. I'll get like the hot fudge and so thick and custardy. So thick. But I get like the Heath and the hot fudge. And
They're concrete mixers. Oh my god! I always get like mint mixed with like M&Ms or Oreos.
Or
It's
cookie dough.
always money. Cookie dough is always
Oh.
a
It's
choice
just-
to do there
I
as
just
well.
the burger and fries is just amazing. Their service is usually pretty good. And if you get it really quick and their burgers, the ingredients on it is just I almost might need to get some now.
I'm kind of realizing we might have fucked up this bit a little bit because I think we should have called in an industry expert, a seasoned veteran, aka Bubba Parkos.
Oh yeah,
Bubba in on this.
God, he would have had White Castle.
He would have. He would have had some things to say about our rankings.
You know what?
He would have laid into all of them.
We'll have him review this clip, or even if he doesn't, he won't watch. We can't actually rely on him to watch anything. Regardless, we'll have him on one of these weeks, and we'll give him we'll let him rank his
his list. Yeah,
give his list. I think that's definitely we need to do that because I think that would be hilarious. I think definitely hearing his opinions on things, it might be disturbing some of his.
It might get sexual, so you got to give the R rating.
So we might need to give it an R rating, a disclaimer on that. But
well, and here's the thing too. Bubba, he orders in a lot larger quantities than us, so he tries a lot more things on the menu too. So he definitely would have a little bit more of a better of a say.
In one
so you're
sitting
right.
too. In one sitting, you'll have many different things.